2, 3, funk it.
Let's do that. Hello and welcome. So today's video is gonna be a little bit different. So I'm not gonna lie, we're gonna need a pen and some paper. So you better start writing down what I'm talking about, because this one is gonna be a little bit of education, I'd say. Education video. So recently I've been having quite a lot of questions and people are asking me how I actually start my own business. So in today's video I decided to go a little bit more in details, to create everything around the business. So I just decided to share it to all of you today. So hopefully that will be helpful for some people. Hopefully some of you will be able to inspire themselves and starting something that maybe you wanted to start for a long time, but you never knew how, because that's what happened with me. I really wanted my own brand. Okay, I was like, I want to do something, I want to create something that it's a little bit different, something that will express myself, my personality, and what I represent. The first thing, the first step that we're going to talk today is going to be the idea. Think about what type of business do you want to do. Don't go to, oh, look at him, he's done a clothing brand, so I'm going to do the same. It doesn't work that way, guys. You need to find something that you are interested about, something that you'll be passionate about, something that you will actually want to put all of your spare time in. Like, starting your own business is not a joke. Like, it's not something that, oh, I'm gonna do today or tomorrow, and then on the next day I'm just gonna leave it. I'm like, I'm not gonna be better. No. Guys, if you want to start your own business, you need to be consistent. It has to be every single day. You wake up, you put work in it. In the afternoon, you put work on it. And the night before you go to bed, you put work on it. It's a constant work in progress. It's a constant process where you learn, where you expand, where you learn everything. Like, you make a lot of mistakes. Like, trust me, I've done a lot of mistakes when I started. I'm going to share with you some of them. Hopefully they will be helpful, and hopefully you're not going to do the same mistake like me. About the idea, you need to find out and you need to ask yourself a few questions. How is my brand going to benefit me? How is the brand going to benefit the people around me? Why are people actually going to buy my brand? Like, why are they going to buy my product? Is your product going to be a good quality? Is it going to worth the money? There's like a million questions. So before you actually start doing everything, what I've done is I sat down. It took me, I would say, a long time. It took me a long time to research everything, but do you know what? I don't regret it at all. In any way, I don't regret it. It was a very good experience. And if I have to go back in time, do you know what? I'll do the same. I'll definitely do the same. Step number 2, let's talk about budgeting. So a lot of people nowadays, they struggle opening their own business because they don't have the money. Okay? Let's be honest, money is a massive thing. Like, it just doesn't happen. Poof. Not all of us are lucky to maybe have, extremely rich parents or someone who's gonna be like, oh, here you are, 5K, you can invest in your own business. No, guys. So personally, what I've done is, before I even launch my brand and my website, it was like 3 months process. It was a 3 very long months that I spent a lot of time of reading and researching of what I want to do, how I want everything to be put together and things like that. So the main thing you need to do is you need to budget your money. You need to start budgeting right. You need to start living on a budget. It's very hard. I'm not gonna lie. I wasn't used to it. I literally was like that. money come, money go. Like literally, I used to spend like crazy. But I was like, okay, if you own your own business, it doesn't work that way. You can't just go out and buy everything that you think that you need, because you don't actually need it. You're just being spoiled, and you just need to put your money in something else, and like your time, and invest it in something else. So of course, I tried to go with, okay, I'm gonna maybe go take a loan. I'm gonna do a little bit of research of the banks around, what's happening, what are the percentages, and do you know what? I was scared. I was like, okay, I'm gonna take a $5,000, let's say, a loan from the bank, and I'm gonna invest in everything I want to do. I'm gonna have product. What's gonna happen after that? What's gonna happen if your brand doesn't go up the way you expected it? What happens if you end up with, let's say, 200 hoodies in your house and you already owe £5,000 to the bank? What's gonna happen next? People don't think about that. So what you need to do, people don't think about. What I've done is I start putting money away from my wage. So every month I try to put like a little amount of money away so I can invest in my own product. So that's how, after the first 2 months, I had money on the side which I could invest straight away towards a product. When I invested in that product, I didn't lose anything. Even if I didn't sell my product, I wasn't losing money. Yes, of course, I was going to lose a little bit of money, but they were money that I already earned from my own wage, and I already reinvest in something else. They're not money that I took from the bank and I need to think, oh my God, I have a year, what I'm going to do, how I'm going to give that money back. So that was the best resolution for me, investing my own money, saving up from my wage, putting a little bit on the side. My best advice is, if you want to start your own business, don't jump into deep. Do a research, a very, very good research. And after that, try to save up money. Try to save up money so you can invest in your own product. Because there's nothing better than, knowing that something is yours, knowing that you just don't owe anything to anyone. Like, being independent, I think, is one of the best feelings that everybody wants to be independent. Everybody wants to make money. Everybody wants to live their own. But the things, they just take time. Like, I started my brand 5-6 months ago. It would be 6 months, and it's doing really good. I'm really happy where am I for 6 months for a brand new business. But it takes time, and I'm sure that hopefully I'll be even in a better place in a year. But I don't owe money to anyone. I don't want anyone coming on my door to ask me for money or something like that. So guys, please think that is something very, very important. Don't jump into the deep just to go get some massive loans and be like, oh my God, I'm going to do that. No, chill. Take it slow. It's step by step, little by little. That's how it works. So how I already talk, step number 3, it's going to be a research. So I already touched a little bit about it, but guys, you need to know what you're doing. There's a lot of people that try to create brands, but they have no idea about the things that are behind. It's not like, oh, I'm gonna write on a piece of paper, I have my own brand, and that is, oh, you have your own brand. It doesn't work that way. You need to do the research. You need to find out your market. You need to find your target of people that you will sell your product. Because if you try to target the world, fair enough, it might work. Maybe you're Kylie Jenner, you have 200 million followers, and the whole world will buy your product. But if you're someone like me, no one, people don't know me. So I have to find a specific target, a specific group of people that I knew they will buy my product. I try to come up with a product that not everybody is selling. I try to come up with a product that, it's something a little bit more unique around me and, around the people how I'm surrounded. The next step that you have to do as a research is open your own company. So down in the description, I will try to put all of the links, all of the websites, all of the free sources that I personally use when I started everything. So hopefully it will be helpful for you. And so, everybody knows that I live in UK. So in UK, for you to open your own company, it's not even actually expensive. It costs between 20 and 50 pounds. It just depends what type of documentation you want. Down in the description, I will put the link of the website where you can see where I opened my own company. It cost me, I think, £30 in total. And I got everything for like 24 hours. I had all the certificates, my business card, my company registration number, and everything. So that's how you know that everything is legit. You know that you're on the right track. So don't try to order your product and have everything, but you actually don't have a company, because you have a product, but you're not actually allowed to sell it. Like, you're selling illegal. Like, make sure that everything is legal. Make sure that everything is followed step by step, so you don't have any problems after that. Because sometimes people are like, no, I'm gonna skip that step. Let's try not to do it. And then a year down the line, they're like, oh my God, if I'd done that, I was not gonna have that issue now, or I could prevent that and that. So people just need to think about those things. You need to think ahead. You need to step back and look at the bigger picture. Don't shove your face like that. Step back. Think. Step number 4 will be about design. Let's talk a little bit more about design. A lot of people ask me, how do you create your logo? Oh my God, you probably spend so much money. No, guys, I didn't. The total amount that I spent on opening my own business, I think it was, I'd say £500. So I opened my business with £500 that I saved from 2 months of my wages. So I put £250 for 2 months from my wage, and that's how I opened my company. A lot of people ask me how I created my logo, how I created everything. Very simple. It's called Canva. Please, guys, check it. Thank you, God, for Canva. So my darlings, Canva is a website that you can have it on your phone, you can have it on your laptop, you can have it everywhere, and it gives you free designs. Like, you can create your own design. So in Canva, you can create your own logo, you can create like everything that you want. We're talking from your Instagram post for your company, everything that you want, everything that is like design, design idea, everything about the design, you can do it there. For example, my whole ebook was actually created on Canva design. So I didn't invest any money in that, because it was free. All I have to invest was my time and the effort, because it's a slow process. It takes time. It's not, I'm going to type it now and I'm just going to, edit it for a day. No, it takes days and days and days. It's the same like a YouTube video, guys. You see a video that is 20 minutes, but do you know how many hours? Like, let's say I spend, or like the rest of the YouTubers spend. They spend like hours and hours of filming, editing the video. So everything is a process, guys, and it takes time. You just need to understand that. That is the most important thing. It takes time. It's little by little. Okay, so we're to the point where we have our own company. Yeah. We found out how we can get all of the designs that we need. We have our own logo. We have the ideas. We've done our research. So, we know what it's going to be around. Now it's time to bring our product in. Personally, I got all my product from China. A lot of people be like, oh, China. Guys, that is one of the best places where you can get your product. If you're starting a business, you have no money. People think if you say, oh, it's from China, it's actually bad quality. That is not the case. Everybody who uses my resistant bands at the moment so far, I haven't got any one negative feedback regarding the quality of the product. I haven't had anyone say, ooh, they're bad quality. Everybody's like, oh my God, they're amazing quality. And then we ship from China. People just need to find the best way to bring their product that's going to be the cheapest. Because don't forget that when you bring a product, that product have extra expenses on top of it. It's not just you, oh, let's say I like that, I like that pen and I'm going to order 200. Okay, you're going to order 200. But you're gonna have expenses after that. So for someone to write your logo on that pen, let's say on 200 pens, they're gonna charge you another $60 extra. After that, you're gonna have shipping cost on top as well, which is gonna be at least $100 and $200, $300. It depends of, you know, quantity of how many pieces you have. So it's not really that easy when people think, oh, I'm just gonna get a product, it's gonna be here quick, it's all sorted. Creating a product actually takes quite a long time. My resistant bands, which I'm gonna show you, and you know, I'm gonna go through a little bit the process of, you know, how I created them, and you know, basically what was the process, what happened, and things like that. So my bands, they come in 3 different colors. We'll go through everything now. Sorry, guys. So we have the bands here. You can see them. Of course, they're different colors because they're different resistance. You have a light one, you have a medium one, and you have a heavy one. They're all fabric, and all of them have my logo on them, which is my name. After we have the XO. So for me to create them products, them bands, it took like over a month. So when you order something, guys, if you're not very sure of, you know, the quality of the product, what you have to do is you just need to ask for samples. Every fabric, every factory, they all agree straight away to send you the samples. All you have to pay is like a little bit for the shipping of the sample. Usually it's around $10-15. It's not really expensive. I'll always recommend you to get a sample, because what if that gray, it's not the gray that you want? Think you're gonna be stuck with 200 bands that you don't like. So if you don't like them, how are you gonna sell them? Why are you gonna sell something that you don't like? Like, there's no point. Of course, I get it that it's not always about me or what I like or what you like, but you're selling that product to people out there. You need to make sure that product is, you know, presented well. You need to make sure our product looks good. Like when you touch it, it feels nice. You know, you need to make sure that you're selling a good product. So my bands as well come with a little bag. So that is something extra that, you know, I wanted to have. So I could always have just the bands without any accessory, let's say, to come with them. But for me, it looked better if they come with a little bag. So that's how it's just something extra where you can put your logo and you can like promote yourself. Because guys, don't forget, your product, it's not gonna sell itself. You need to put all the work in. If you don't put the work in, it's gonna stay in the bedroom and it's not gonna sell. That is the truth. Obviously will be your packaging. When you order something online, you know, and the package is like ripped all over or it doesn't look nice, it doesn't give you a good, nice feeling. So you need to make sure that your product will be packed in a nice and good way as well. So I'm gonna show you a little bit what I've done when I started, obviously, the brand and everything. I didn't have the money, so obviously I couldn't afford to buy like expensive packaging, or, you know, I couldn't afford to get, let's say, bags that are gonna have like my logo all over. So what I've done is I just went online, I think it was Amazon, and I just purchased, you know, plain bags. So I order plain bags like them. You already seen like most of my products, they come in bags like that. And also what I've done is I printed a big stickers. So I think it's quite important for you to have like those little extra stuff that, you know, you just put on the back, you know, just your name is there, your brand is out there. I think people appreciate it so much more if they get something that's a little bit more personalized, a little bit more like to say thank you that you shop, thank you that, you know, you actually visit my website, thank you that, you know, you believe in me. Because that's what it is like. People need to believe in you and you need to believe in yourself as well. So what I've done is I ordered the little bags and I used them as part of the packaging. And also I already showed you, I use them stickers as well. I'm sure that people who already ordered their stuff, they've seen how my products arrive. Obviously, I understand that that's not like, you know, the poshest way or the most expensive or like the nicest way. But guys, I have £500 budget. So don't forget, that you need to fit in a budget. That's why earlier on I said that you need to budget everything. After you've done your research, you will know how much all of them little things will cost you. And after you know, okay, can I afford that product? Can I actually afford to invest in that? Because a lot of people buy the product, but they don't think about all of the extra little costs that you have after that. You have cost for packaging, you have cost for shipping. So it's quite a lot after that. It's not just, oh yeah, I'm gonna buy a product and I'm just gonna sell it online. No, it doesn't work that way. Next step we're gonna talk about is gonna be the marketing. So guys, you need to make sure that you have a really good marketing strategy regarding your product. So what I've done is I sat down, it was the thing a few weeks before I launched everything, and I had a whole a whole plan for the whole month. So on what day, what I'm gonna put on, let's say Instagram or Facebook. I created my Instagram, my business page, I had my Facebook page. Guys, target Facebook. Facebook ads, it's something amazing. You can target specific group of people, you can target in the area that you want and everything. That would be really helpful. One of the strategies that I used was I joined quite a lot of groups. I joined quite a lot of groups of weight loss, of gym accessories, quick workouts and things like that. You need to be careful though, because a lot of them groups, they don't let you sell your product. So you need to make sure you read the terms and conditions when you sign in and when you join the group, because at the end of the day, it's not nice to spam them people. Everybody's there with a reason. So, don't spam the people. There's no need for that. Make sure that you are allowed actually to post in that group, to promote your products or to show, whatever you want. One of the final steps that we're going to talk about today is going to be actually Shopify. A lot of people oh, okay, so how you've done everything. Guys, Shopify, that's it. I love Shopify. I think that's one of the best things ever. So people like me have absolutely no computer knowledge. I don't even know how to use my MacBook. That's how bad I was. So what I've done is actually went online and I started doing research how to use Shopify. I've done a few tutorials. I've done a few, courses so I can learn myself, and I have the knowledge so I know what I'm doing. So you guys, as a young CEOs, you need to know everything of what's happening of your business. That is your money. That is your dream. That is your investment. So don't let anyone take it away from you. You need to follow the process yourself so you know what's happening. A lot of people, I genuinely think that they make the mistake by, okay, I'm going to open Shopify, I'm going to do my website now. No. So personally, what I've done is I literally waited till maybe a week before I launch, 2 weeks before I launch everything. And that's when I started working on my website. The reason I've done that is after 2.5 months of learning and studying, I was able to create my website for 48 hours. It took me 48 hours to build a whole website, to add all of the apps that were free. So everything that you guys see on my website, obviously all the links, everything will be down in the description. Everything is done for free. So I don't pay for anything or any apps on my website. And I have adding all of the necessary apps for, the business I'm running at the moment. Using Shopify. Shopify usually gives you 90 days free trial. So why do you need to sign up for Shopify at the beginning when you can wait a little bit and use actually them 90 days so you don't have to pay? So how I said, guys, step back and look at the big picture because the things are all connected. So the last thing that I would like to talk is going to be a pricing. Guys, you need to think very carefully what will be the price that you put for your products. And again, do research. Check the market around you. Check how much people are actually paying for product like that. Let's say check how much people are usually going to spend for brands or, for any product that you're selling. You need to make sure that you know that the price that you're giving needs to be good. So when you come to a price, you need to make sure that you include everything that you spend. So you need to write down on a piece of paper how much is actually going to cost you a band. Because it's not only how I explained earlier for you to order the product. So you actually have to send your own courier if the fabric that you work with, they can ship your product. So in my case, I had to send my own courier that had to pick up my goods, and the goods were obviously delivered to me in UK. But after that, when I started, pricing, I was like, okay, so how much I'm gonna sell a band? I wanted to make it as cheap as possible so I can target more people, because I wanted to make sure that it's affordable for everyone, because I knew I was in the situation where I had no money. So I'm like, why am I gonna put pressure on people to spend a lot of money when I don't even have money? Like, it makes no sense for me. Like, I just wanted to be affordable for everyone. I just wanted the word to be spread around more people. So there is like certain things that you need to make sure that, take in considerations when you're opening a business, when you're pricing your product. Don't forget that your product is going to go on sale. So you need to make sure that even if your product is on sale, you still have profit of that. When you include the pricing, you need to make sure that you include everything. We're talking the packaging, the labels, the shipping, the export costs, everything. So you can actually have profit of that business. Because at the end of the day, I didn't want to charge a crazy amount of money, but I wanted to make money, because that's what business is. Like, in other case, what I'm doing, and I can just put money away every month from my wage and just give free stuff to people. So guys, I really hope that today's video is going to help you a little bit more about how you can start your own business, what you need to think about, just a little ideas and a little help. Because I really had quite a lot of people asking, oh my god, have you done it, what's happening, how did you get the product from China, how it was delivered? And I'm like, it's all good. You just need to trust in the process. You just need to take it day by day, and it's a little by little. You just need to remember that, guys. If you want to start your own business, honestly, done the research and it will work. So down in the description below, I will try to leave as many links as I could for all the websites and all of the helpful tools that I use when I was opening my business. I really hope it will help you guys as well. Please like, comment, subscribe. So yeah, thank you so much for watching. I really hope that video was helpful for some of you out there. If you have any questions, please let me know. I'm more than happy to answer. But thank you so much for watching. I wish everybody have a lovely day, and subscribe.